very good morning to you. It is Monday the 28th and we are live with you until 10 o'clock. It's a bit chilly out.
I wonder, can you tell that we've done something about the place? It's set to be a very merry Monday as Christmas has arrived on the Ireland AM set and it's only November. Isn't it gorgeous?
I know, it looks great though. We love it.
The love heart, is that Christmassy? We'll keep that for Valentine's Day, lads.
It's like,
we'll keep
it's
it
lovely.
For Valentine's
Let
Day.
us know what you think. 0896 111 Merry Christmas. Now, he recently made history as Ireland's first ever gymnastics world champion. Rhys McClenaghan is going to be dropping by in for a chat just after 8.
He's so brilliant. Plus, from the sisterhood to Scorsese, we meet the former nun turned author whose life was changed forever by the legendary director, Martin Scorsese.
And this weekend saw thousands take to the streets in Dublin to protest the housing crisis. We're going to be hearing from some of those that took part shortly. Do you know what? And we will be looking forward to that. But I stopped playing rugby so I didn't have to go out in the cold and freeze all the time. This is why. And Alan Hughes gets to sit.
It's genuinely freezing this morning. Like, it's been fine the last few weeks, but it is freezing. Alan's having a very tough day, I think.
He's loving
inside.
it. Yeah,
How many times we have discussed this on the show, and I know we're going to continue doing it for a very long time. I think, unfortunately, thousands marched towards government buildings over the weekend to highlight their dissatisfaction with the ongoing housing crisis.
So here to discuss this further is lecturer.
Why in God's name? Because it's getting worse. We're over 11,000 people that we know are homeless in Ireland. It had been 10,000. Why can't we crack? Why can't we do anything about this housing crisis in Ireland?
Well, when you have the Taoiseach saying that, you know, the grass isn't greener abroad and claiming that, you know, rent...
A woman who is living in her sister's house with her son in one room, like sort of in bunk beds. She's got a great job, but she cannot get a place.
She's not in the figures.
She's not in any figures.
She's not in any
She cannot
figures.
get a place to live. It will never happen. She doesn't know what to do. It's kind of like, talking to someone, it's like, it would be better for her to get fired from her very good job so she could try to get something. Because, right, we need to talk about vulture funds, but there's also an issue. I go on to Airbnb all the time, and when I look for family homes in Dublin, there was 341 and there was like 2 for rent in Daft, right? Yeah. So we know that Paris have tried to do things about it. Bordeaux are trying to do things about Airbnb. Barcelona, Rome, they're all trying to do stuff about Airbnb. What is the issue? Is it that vulture funds have all the buy-to-let apartments in the entire world and that's all that's been built? It's €125,000 they were going to be given per unit. Wasn't that how much? And they said it wasn't enough.
Yeah, it wasn't enough. And similarly with the land...
Are they going into rental homes? Are vulture funds buying these places? Like what? There's empty houses. I think it's the hidden homeless is something that we're not thinking about. We all know a friend who's living with their parents.
It's the homeless, never mind the hidden homeless.
100%. Yeah. It's just unbelievable on the homeless crisis. We'd love to hear from you today in relation to this, any aspect of it, what you make of it, and if you are the hidden homeless who aren't counted. 0896 111 18 Finnegan is here to recap some of this morning's most noteworthy stories. We'll talk to you shortly.
Is a Northern Irish gymnast who recently made history when it became Ireland's first world gymnastics champion.
There's a medal in studio and he's losing his mind. He loves the medal, lads. When he sees it, he gets so excited. Please welcome Rhys McClenaghan to the studio. Rhys, how are you? You're straight up.
Oh, I love it, honestly.
Like, you get so excited.
The work that goes into getting a medal.
I got to put it around my neck. I couldn't do anything but just hold it to my face in celebration.
Like,
put so much work into it there and that.
Because that's one thing. Like, everyone knows who you are because you have got one hell of a workout, shining light. So when did you know that this sport was for you, that you were like, okay, there's something? What is that figuring it out? Like, you know, it's a lot of angles and maths and like there's a lot going on. It's interesting when because Luke's been your coach since you were 14. As you're saying, you're seeing him more than intensity level when they're young can be hard because a lot of focus, it's a lot of dedication. And we lose a lot of people that way because you want to have your teenage life. It was always the gymnastics. It wasn't like watching your friends going out on a Saturday night. It was, you wanted this.
Yeah, certainly, and there was...
Your mental strength is unbelievable here talking to you about getting back up on the horse because I know he's really proud of that. Because, as you said, you've just got, like, that's been done 2020, 2022, you win the World Championships for Ireland. Look at the individuals, and then we've got the team event that we can all kind of... You don't have that. Does that affect you? Or is it you're like, no, I've got my individual, it's all good?
Yeah,
like when it happened then and how we've just moved forward having so many amazing rowers that hopefully your win will be the springboard to kind of getting us more gymnasts. When he was on his third and then you layer the pork belly, I could just see Tommy being like,
Thanks.
Over a butchery class whenever you want.
He's going to be swapping his weather reports for an axe as he goes on the hunt for the perfect Christmas tree. What could possibly go wrong? Something. You know something. We'll be back with you on Ireland Day very shortly.